What is going on, Warriors of Tamaris? Back again with another Call of Dragons video. Today we are going to have a look at the AURIC WARHOUND in Call of Dragons. The video is going to show you 4 different builds depending on your spending level. If you're new here, subscribe for more content, like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, brand new season, brand new war pet. Today we're going to have a look at the AURIC WARHOUND, a fantastic pet for the cavalry troop type. So this is what the AURIC WARHOUND looks like. We're going to see what the skills are all about. The skill says, deals diffused physical damage to 2 enemy legions. The war pet's legion takes 1.1% less normal attack damage for 3 seconds. Each time the legion gains rage via an innate skill. It gains 1 stack of AURIC mark, maximum 5 stacks. Each stack of AURIC mark increases damage dealt by the next war pet skill by 1.1%. 1 stack of AURIC mark can be consumed every 1 second. So from the looks of it, this pet can be used with pretty much every single cavalry hero in the game. However, if you want to get more value out of the pet, you're gonna need heroes that can generate rage from their skill. Now it says here innate skills, which are the 5 fixed skills that every hero starts out with. These do not include their talents. As of right now, I think there are 2 heroes with skills that fit into this category for the rage gained. Let's check them out. The first one on our list is going to be Nigh. Nigh was designed to work with this AURIC WARHOUND. As you can see from her rage skill, it says deals physical damage to the target legion, damage factor 1600, and gains 40 rage every second for 5 seconds. Therefore, this hero was designed to work with this pet. As you can see, you gain more rage, 5 stacks, you do a lot of damage. Now wait a minute, there is another hero in the game that also generates rage just like that. That hero is the flying guy, Mr. Bahorn. When you look at his rage skill, deals diffuse damage to the target legion and 2 surrounding legions in an arc, 1000 damage factor. Legion gains 30 rage per legion hit. So Mr. Bahorn also gains rage. So this is another hero that can use the AURIC WARHOUND, I think, very well. Now I am not sure about the likes of Tamaris because they have rage accumulation speed. This one just increases your speed. I don't know if it gives you extra rage. From the looks of it, Nigh is the best pairing for this AURIC WARHOUND. Today I'm going to show you guys how to build this pet in 4 different ways depending on your spending level. Let's get to it. Before I show you all the builds, we need to look at the other skills of this war pet. When we go to the 3-star version, we're going to go all the way to the bottom. We have the advanced outburst. This one is going to give you 20% additional damage dealt. For the skill of this pet, depending on your attributes, you're going to get another additional damage. And then you have the intense outburst, which is something you can buy from the shop. It's going to increase your war pet skill by a certain amount. It's as shown over here. So this is going to be very good. This pet will be able to do a lot of damage to enemies in the open field. It hits 2 targets, which is a good thing. I like it. So now we're going to check out the different builds that you can use for this awesome pet. The first build that we're going to have a look at is this one right here. This build is good for when you only have 6 skill slots. As we all know, it is very difficult to get 8 skill slots with good attributes. Therefore, most of the pets in the game only have 6 skill slots with good attributes. Let us see what kind of skills you're going to have on the pet. Now this is going to be a standard build for pretty much anyone who wants to work on this pet. You can go with what you see here on the screen for 6 skill slots. So you're going to have the outburst, which is the talent skill. And then if you want, you can get the advanced outburst at the end of the season. Then you can buy the intense outburst to amplify the damage of the outburst. You're going to put fierce attack. You're going to add intense fierce attack to make sure that your fierce attack is always popping off every time your deputy casts a rage skill. Now for this skill number 6, you're going to have to decide. You need to look at your attributes. If you have a lot of luck attributes, then you're going to use blood roar. Now, if you have a lot of agility attributes, you should remove the blood roar and then put the angry roar. This would be a good build for 6 skill slot. Now, let's say you don't want to get the advanced outburst. What can you put here? You can add the other crit rate, or you can put the fatal bite and just have 1 fatal bite and then 1 blood roar or 1 angry roar, depending on the attributes of your luck and agility. So this is going to be the first build for the AURIC WARHOUND. It is something I recommend for anyone who wants to build this pet with 6 skill slots. The next build on our list is going to be this one right here. This is another variation of the previous build that I just showed you, except this one has 8 skill slots. Now, if you're one of the lucky ones to get a good pet with 8 skill slots, good attributes, so this is how you're going to build the pet. You're going to have the outburst, advanced outburst, intense outburst. You put the fierce attack, intense fierce attack. You have blood roar, you have angry roar, and you have the fatal bite. This is the best build for this war pet if you want it to do a lot of damage in the open field. Now, can you change anything from here for something else? And the answer is no. This is the best way to go about building this pet. If you're lucky enough to get 8 skill slots with good attributes, this would be the build to go with. On the contrary, if you only have 6 skill slots, you go with this one right here. When you have 8 skill slots, this is the way to go. Now, this is going to be very, very expensive. A lot of these skills here, they cost an arm and a leg. You might have to sell your kidney to get one of them. Just don't do it. Don't sell your kidney. Just play for fun. Do whatever you can and just build your pet. So this is what you use for 8 skill slots, and this is what you use for 6 skill slots. The next build on our list is something I would recommend to people who don't have deep pockets. If you're someone who is broke, if you're free to play, this is something I would recommend you try. As you can see here, we don't have those hero skill, those pet crit rates, because they are very, very expensive. Chances are majority of you are only going to get these pet crit rates to only 1 star. So I think you're going to be better off building a pet with pursuit, predation, track and hunt, all taken to 3 stars. These 2 skills are kind of cheap to get to 3 stars, and your hero is going to hit hard. So this build is going to be very, very good for the hero skill crit rate. You got the pursuit, predation, track and hunt, and you have the beast mark. On the other skills, you're going to have the outburst, you have the advanced outburst, and you have intense outburst. Now, if you don't want to buy the advanced outburst for your pet, you can remove these luck skills and bring the other crit rate luck skill and put it here, which is the blood roar. So 1 luck gone, you bring blood roar, you put it here, and you can crit the pet skills of the outburst and the fierce attack. So this is going to be a cheap build for people who want. Now, you can use this build for so many things. There are people who like to city hop with their cavalry. So basically, you just send your AURIC, hit someone with the skill damage, and then go back to your city. People have been doing that a lot. This is going to be a very good build for it. Now, why do I recommend this? Because most of the time when you're hitting people like that, you don't get the opportunity to cast the talent skill of your pet. Therefore, if your hero casts their talent skill, you can do some damage. AURIC has a hero skill talent tree. He has a 10% crit rate on his talent tree. Now, if you take these 2 skills to 3 stars, you could get up to 20% hero skill crit rate, and you should be able to do a lot of damage. This will be a very good cheap build for someone who gets lucky with 8 skill slot. Now, if you don't have 8 skill slot, how can you build this? Well, here is what it looks like. This is a good build for people who don't want to get the end of season skills. You can get the outburst. You can buy the intense outburst. Even 1 star alone is good enough. And then you have fierce attack. You have intense fierce attack. Now, for the remaining 2 slots, you're going to put pursuit, predation, and you're going to put track and hunt. This is going to be good for city hopping. You can do some hero crit rates, which is pretty good. It's a budget build. You don't have to spend a lot on this build. So this is going to be a good cheap build for you. Now, for those of you who have deep pockets and you just want to keep spending, this is the way to go. 8 skill slots. I think this is the best DPS you can get from this pet with this type of build. If you have 6 skill slot, you go with this one. If you have 8, you build this. If you're someone on a budget, this is what you go with 8 skill slot. Now, if you don't like the beast mark, you can remove it and you can put tooth and claw. It's going to be another good alternative to have on this pet. If you only have 6 skill slot, this is the way to go. And that's it for the video, guys. Let me know what you thought of this guide down below in the comment section. How will you be building your AURIC WARHOUND? Are you gonna build with one of the builds that I just showed you? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, subscribe for more content. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Until then, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.